And an insecure man is possibly the worst thing that could happen to a secure woman. As a secure woman, you literally cannot date an insecure man because every chance they get, they will try to humble you. Stick with me. Insecure men resent themselves because they aren't where they want to be at in life and they feel like you could be doing much better than them. They know that you deserve better. Insecure men, especially that, maybe aren't doing so well or, maybe hit a rough patch. They know, especially when a woman is secure within herself and she's constantly reaching new heights and reaching new opportunities and her aura naturally attracts other people. People are naturally gravitated towards her energy and her aura. They don't like that. It's like a jealousy thing for them. And then they start to resent you because you are always the center of attention naturally. An insecure man, they will always try to humble you. They will always try to start unnecessary arguments or disagreements every chance they get because they're not secure within themselves. Baby, I'm not worried about nobody else. If I fuck with you, you shouldn't be worried about who trying to fuck with me because I fuck with you. But the only person that can fuck that up is you. So tread lightly because that insecure shit, it's the easiest way to push a secure woman away. Thank you.
Being in love with an insecure man is like torturing yourself. You love him, he hates him. So he's mad at you for loving him because how could you? When it's all misdirected anger, it still comes out on you because you love him. He then begins to try to make you insecure because you are actually okay with yourself. And he can't comprehend how that's possible. He will then tell you that you need to change, you can't wear that out, you're fat, you're kind of ugly, why haven't you been wearing makeup? It's all internalized, and that goes back to my Men Are Mean video. It's all projecting. Projected anger, projected insecurities, everything they say is projected. And it drains the energy out of you because you take an independent, secure woman and he just drains the energy and the life out of your eyes. There was a trend on here not too long ago. You can see it. You can see the light drain from a woman's eyes. Being with an insecure man. If the patriarchy didn't put a stigma around therapy and mental health, I don't think this would be such an issue. I also think if fathers were more present, it wouldn't be such an issue. I think if the patriarchy didn't exist, it wouldn't be an issue. But again, men got the shitty end of the stick with that one. So, love you, bye.
Watch out for this man, the insecure man, because in the beginning, he comes off as a super charming, super confident, charismatic, kind man. Over time, he slowly starts to drag you through the depths of hell with him. Has these micro moments where his insecurities start to come out. There's jealousy. There's little digs at you that you don't even really notice until they start to pile up. Still holding on to the idea of who you thought that person was in the very beginning when they came off very confident. You've already bought into his bullshit. And these tiny things that he does or says seem so small in comparison to who you think that person actually is, that confident person that you knew in the beginning. And over time, as these things start to pile up, one thing after the next, 2 years down the line, you become the most insecure version of yourself. You have allowed this man to bring you to a very dark place, a place where you don't even know yourself. There are some signs to watch out for. Any form of controlling behavior. So he doesn't want you to follow certain people. He doesn't want you to post certain things. He doesn't want you to wear certain things. He doesn't want you hanging out with certain people. He doesn't like when you hang out with your family or friends. He'll make you feel bad about those things. So he'll either retaliate and do the same thing, but do it 12 times worse. So he'll end up like ghosting you, going out with his friends, and you don't know where he is, and he doesn't even come home until like 7 a.m. in the morning. Or he'll make you feel really bad about going out with your friends to the point where you don't even want to go. Another thing, micro digs. Little tiny things that make you question your own confidence or what you thought you knew about yourself or the things that you like. So for instance, if you put on an outfit that you feel really good about and he's like, are you really gonna wear that? Or like, you look so dumb in that. Making small comments that seem like a joke, but in reality, they make you question, why don't you ever compliment me? Which leads me to the next one. If he never compliments you ever, a man hates you. Insecure man never wants you to feel good about yourself. He wants to have that leg up on you. Like he wants to feel like he's always doing better. Downplay any successes, any good things happening in your life because he is insecure within himself and he can't even fathom the idea that you're doing better than him. So please stay away from the insecure.
Woman to woman, nothing is more scary than an insecure man. An insecure man will literally send you to the depths of hell, okay? I have never had a man ever make me insecure until I was dating an insecure man that I didn't even realize was insecure. He was liking pictures of girls, etc. because he thought that I was out with guys. So to make himself feel better, he was like liking these pictures of girls. When I found this out, I then started to compare myself to the women of the photos that he was liking. Guys, I'm built like a literal pencil, okay? He's liking pictures of BBL bitches. I'm then hating my body. I'm thinking my face is not good enough. I'm looking at women thinking, oh my God, would he find her attractive? He wouldn't find me attractive. Like, it literally sent me so far down. I had to build my confidence back up again. Like, that literally took me the fuck out. And after that, I will never, ever, ever deal with an insecure man. Like that, no.
An insecure man will never let you be happy. He's gonna always make you think that you're the problem. Big or small, there's always something wrong with what you're doing. He will blame you for just about every reason why the relationship is going left. He is not mature or adult enough to admit that he's the problem. He's always gonna make up some lame reason why something's going wrong between you. Do you really have to wear that outfit? Who are you dressing so nice for? I mean, you could go to the gym, but do you really need to? I don't know, I just feel like you're acting different. Like, when did you start going to the gym? Did you change the passcode on your phone? What do you think of sharing locations? I noticed you follow these guys. What's that about? And even after you make the tons of changes that he asks you to make, he's still gonna have a problem. He's just gonna keep adding more and more and more to the point that you have nothing left and you're just trapped in your house alone like Rapunzel. The real reason is because it wasn't your fault to begin with. His insecurity lies within himself. And one of the problems is you're a great woman and he's too scared that other people are gonna see that. He doesn't think that he's good enough to keep your interest. This way, if he blocks you off from the world and he blocks any potential interest from coming your direction, then there won't be any competition. And you'll think he's the best you could do. And a man who is not insecure will encourage you to be your best self and to be happy and follow what makes you feel good and not be scared at every turn. But it will never be good enough for an insecure man because his insecurity lies within him and not you.
An insecure man will kill you. His jealousy is not love. He's developing enough resentment to kill you.
No one's going to marry you. No one's going to want to take over that. I know a lot of people are going to take over 2 kids and an aunt and your situation. Nobody's going to want that. You're a broken wife. I'll be the first to tell and warn whoever wants to know.
And this is what an insecure man sounds like. They're always going to go out of their way to try to hurt your self-esteem and your confidence. They're going to try to make you feel like they're the best that you can do. He wants you to settle for how he's treating you out of fear that you'll never find better. You can hear the fear in his voice. He's the one that's afraid that he's going to be alone. He's worried about himself, not you. When a man starts talking like this, you have to pay attention. You have to listen to him. I think you should start trying to plan your escape secretly, because sometimes men that talk like this are the same kind of men that have the mentality that if I can't have you, no one else will. You have to watch out for your safety and your children's safety. Although every breakup isn't going to be amicable, it doesn't have to go this low either. If you leave this man and he begs and pleads to come back, it's to destroy whatever bit of confidence that you have left. Men that come back after treating you this badly are only there to tear down whatever they didn't destroy the first time.
You will never be good enough for a man who's insecure. I'm telling you this right now, honey. If you've ever dated an insecure man, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can jump through every hoop. You can do everything that they want. You can shape yourself and mold yourself in the direct image of what he says he wants, and he will still make you feel like you're not enough. Not because you're not enough, but because he is insecure. And when a man is insecure, his only objective in a relationship with you is to break you down to the point where he can feel superior, because he does not recognize that he has the power and the agency to empower himself so that he can be good enough, so that he can feel secure. So basically, he's lazy emotionally. He doesn't want to work on himself. So what he does is tries to break you down so that he doesn't have to work on himself. When you recognize that a man is insecure, get away from him. He is toxic. He will destroy you for the pure benefit of making his lowly self-esteem feel better, girl. Get away from him now.
Insecure men will always hurt the relationship in some way, shape, or form. They will always sabotage the relationship in some way, so don't even waste your time trying to earn their trust, thinking you can love them through it. Don't think, oh, they just never had the right woman and I am. Nah. Yeah, you are the right woman, but girl, he is not the right man. I know we all got some type of issue, but insecurity is one that you won't be able to work through because you are his trigger. Every time you try to love him, he's going to shit on it because he can't handle it. He will do nothing but bring out the worst in you. He will break your self-esteem down even if you initially had high self-esteem. And forget about him having any accountability. Everything will always be your fault. And I hate to say it, but he may even be abusive. Physically, verbally, and or mentally, and even emotionally. When a man's insecurities and low self-esteem take over, it can become very, very dangerous. And there's a chance he will cheat on you too. He will, of course, always accuse you of cheating because he believes you are cheating. He's so afraid that you're going to hurt him that he will hurt you first. He can't control himself or his emotions, so he's going to try to control you. And it's probably true that a good man is probably deep down inside of him somewhere, and you may even see glimpses of that good man come out sometimes, and that gives you some sort of hope. But before you know it, you're years in and he's still the same and still breadcrumbing you.
The more prettier you are, the more men are going to try to humble you. Correction, the more insecure men are going to try to humble you. Some of them may even go as far as getting into relationships with you just to try to bring you down, just to try to feed you humble pie, especially if that man has been overlooked by attractive women in the past. Sometimes they have a chip on their shoulder, they have an axe to grind, and they will take out their past trauma onto the next pretty girl that they meet. They will always try to belittle pretty girls because they feel overlooked by the pretty girls when they were in school, high school, or even college. So now they're out here trying to seek revenge for the pain or the humiliation that they would have experienced when they were younger. Just being pretty is enough to make them feel like they need to take you down a couple notches, like your beauty is going to irritate them. They will see you as a threat. There's something about your prettiness, something about your physical beauty and your confidence that will always make them feel inferior to you. And you're not going to be doing it on purpose. Just by being pretty is enough to trigger them. So in order to protect his ego, he will try to diminish you. He will try to break your confidence. He will try to humble you. An insecure man will always try to project his own feelings of unworthiness and bitterness onto you. Some of these men may even try to criticize or humble beautiful women as a defense mechanism. They're afraid of rejection, so they will try to belittle you before you even reject them. Now, if you're a woman and you've experienced this weird behavior from men, please don't take it personal, because it just says a lot about their internal state. Because usually it's just a case of them fighting internal demons. It has nothing to do with you.
Let me ask y'all something. Why is it that being with the insecure person, it always seems like you gotta prove yourself? Oh, for real, like I can be loyal as hell, phone clean, move solid, giving you my time and energy, and somehow you still questioning me. That shit is draining. It'll for real turn love into a job. Cause it's like every day I gotta clock in to reassure you, explain to you my whereabouts. I'm talking explain my mood, explain my friends. I promise you that's not a relationship. That's probation. And y'all want to know the worst part? Insecurity will have you making up whole stories in your head, swearing I'm doing something and I'm not. You can't build with somebody who keeps tearing down the trust, especially when you keep trying to give it to him.
Reason he's insecure is because he feels like you're out of his league. Let me tell y'all something. A dude who's used to getting beautiful women is not always on the fence about if you're gonna leave him for somebody else. Like that type of insecurity, it just doesn't exist. Y'all ever seen that meme that be like, you can always tell when you his first bad bitch? And I'm sure women can tell. I'm sure y'all can tell the difference between dating men who are used to getting beautiful women and men who probably don't really get a lot of beautiful women, and you're like the first baddie or the first really attractive woman that they're dating. Oh yeah. Now, mind you, I'm speaking on the women who have never done anything to give the man cause for concern, because that's a different conversation. It is not insecurity if you've actually done stuff to make that man concerned about what you're doing and who you're doing it with. Completely different. But for the dudes that's just always on the fence trying to figure out what you're doing, who you're doing it with, who you're trying to leave him for, and you've literally done nothing for him to be suspicious, then that's because this is completely new territory for him. He's still trying to figure out why you even wanted him in the first place.
Bro, be careful if you with a motherfucker that hold back compliments. They be nonchalant when you complete big goals in your life. Them be some insecure motherfuckers who don't want you to level up and lead their ass. Or if you tell them something that's dear to your heart that you struggle with, and then when y'all argue, they use it against you. They try to make you feel like you below, less of a person, just to feel like they above you. You have to leave people alone like that. Because at the end of the day, they insecure. They don't want you to level up to the point where you get to thinking like, I could do better than this motherfucker. I need to leave this motherfucker and get somebody that's on my level or higher. But when they see you doing good and thinking about things like that, they try to degrade you and bring you back down to their level. But don't go for that shit. Cause them motherfuckers don't love you. You got some niggas that be like, man, I'll be better than shit. I'll be fighting demons. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. We all going through shit. That don't mean you could be a straight asshole and be mean all the time and act like you ain't a fucking grown up. Anybody that use something you struggling with against you, that ain't fucking real love. I don't care how you try to put it. It's not real love. They're not in love with you. So if you notice that fucked up ass trait in a person, get the fuck on up out of there ASAP.